Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for connecting. Trying to see if I can listen to the audio. Mm, that's what I'm trying to look for right now. I'm trying to look for my page. Okay. I think I got it. I'm trying to look for my All right. page. I think the audio is good and nice. So, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's another beautiful day. Um, and I know it's beautiful where you are. So, thank you very much for joining. And as you're coming in, please let me know where you're connecting from, who you are, so I can throw a salute to you. Oluremi Kafo, how are you? Uh, okay. Uh, Divine, how are you? Oluremi, yeah, you're the first. That's true. All right. Mary Butterfield, good morning. Obaro Obiroko, good morning. How are you? I'm not seeing the comment here. Okay, let me check on this side. Okay, yeah, I think I got it here. All right. That's great. All right. Oluremi Kafo from Oklahoma. Wow, Oklahoma. You know, I used to live in Oklahoma. I lived in Oklahoma for some years. Very quiet, laid back environment in Oklahoma. That's a great place to be. You know, great place to be. Man, I think I recently sold my house in Oklahoma. Yeah, telling you, Temilade Adams used to live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wow, okay. Mary from Wisconsin, thank you. Christy Ehato, thank you. Good evening. How are you? Yeah, Oluremi. I used to live in Oklahoma. I used to live in Yukon, Oklahoma. I bought a house in Yukon, Oklahoma. I was working for Slumber J in El Reno, Oklahoma. So I was working for Slumber J. So I will drive from El Reno. I'll drive from El Reno to Yukon to my house in Yukon. And whenever I want to have fun, I'll come straight down to Oklahoma City. And then I can go to downtown or wherever it is to just boogie down. There's this club that me and my best friend we used to go that time. They call the place Sherlock's. And we go there. Yeah, we go over there, we sit there until morning time, shooting pool, having fun, you know. Yeah, I was in Oklahoma for some time. Yeah. I was in Oklahoma for in Oklahoma, my car insurance was $15 a month. My car insurance was $15 a month when I was in Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a very good place, man. Oklahoma is a very good place. Very, very good place. Do you know Michael Abiodun? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. I'm not sure if I do. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. All right. The problem with matchmaking is that it's too pricey. We wish to mingle, but the money is a bit tasky. All right. I'm watching you from the United Kingdom, Manchester. God bless you, Christy. God bless you. All right, let's get to the business of the day. It seems like uh, Onyebuchi is actually ready to listen to what I got to say. Uh, the topic is loneliness is killing people. And I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm saying. I've spoken to like three people today. Spoken, with three people today. Um, a guy and two ladies. And the moment I picked up the phone, the very first thing the one of the ladies said is, Pastor Jola, I said, yes, loneliness is very bad me. Oh. I preached a message sometimes ago, and that message is real, but It's not easy to follow. For real. Me, I will always confess to you. I preach a message that I know that message is not easy to follow. I said, enjoy your single life. Yeah, everybody will agree with me, especially if you're a motivational speaker. You will agree with me that you should enjoy your single life. You will agree with me that you should enjoy your single life. But in the real sense of it, it's very difficult to enjoy one single life. If you are actually this kind of person who love to have company, this kind of person who is more like a cat kind of person, to man like Latima Fara Nuyo. You always love to hang out with people, touch people, let people touch you. That kind of a lover, someone who always needs someone around. Someone who is a lover. You got so much love within you to give, and you want to receive love also. It's a little difficult, when you cook your meal, nobody's eating it with you. You're watching TV all by yourself. You go to work and come back, your phone is not ringing. Nobody's buying anything for you on Valentine's Day. You're not going anywhere on Valentine's Day. All you know is just there's Valentine in the town, and people are going to restaurants to eat. They're catching movies all around and everything. And when you go to church, the church is not making it so easy sometimes that we always do couples night. Every time it's February 14th, we always do couples night. And when we do couples night, we're expecting you to bring your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. And if you don't have any, it's going to be more like, okay, I really don't want to go to church. Why? Because it's couples night. I really don't think it's for me. So some people will just get a little angry, and then they stay away and they stay in their homes. It's not easy. It's not really easy when you sometimes enter into relationship, get dumped, and you get into relationship, get used. You enter into relationship, heartbreak, and all kinds of stuff, disappointment, betrayal, and all kinds of stuff, and you are not able to remain in any. And within you, you're a good person. And you want to give so much love. You have so much love within you that you want to share with somebody. You want to go shopping for somebody. I commend my wife for that. Every time will be always, Amazon box outside with my name on it. And I will look at it like, okay, I really don't think I ordered anything. Sister Ruth, how are you? I didn't order nothing, but this woman will just order something on my name. Might be a shoe, might be shirt, it must be anything, and all kinds of stuff like that, So it's always very good for you to have someone giving you gifts. It's good for someone making phone call to check on you, that because with all sincerity, sometimes I feel so comfortable in my singleness. I enjoy the company of myself, and I derive pleasure being alone. Yeah, it's sometimes, like you said, sometimes. Not all the time. There are times whereby even we as married people, we want to have a kind of a me time, alone time. Me, I don't want you. Don't come around here. Can you just go somewhere? Just leave me alone. Let me have my me time. Everybody want to get to that point. Everybody love that part whereby I get to travel to Dubai by myself. Whereby I got to go and hang out with my friend by myself. That has got nothing to do with marriage. But the other part of it that always come constantly, always all the time, is the loneliness part of the whole stuff. There's sometimes when you want to be alone, that's different. But there are times whereby you really don't want to be alone. You want someone around. You need a company. You need someone to fight with. Is it the part of quarreling, arguing, yelling, and shouting in marriage? Oh my God. People don't believe that that's actually not a good part. But for me, I think it's a good one. You need someone to fight with. You need someone to argue with. You need that person that you're going to get that person mad and angry, and then you guys will make up again. And you can go to the bedroom and just engage in makeup sex. It's always nice. But if you're all by yourself, there's nobody around, you will enjoy the company sometimes, but mostly you want to have people around. That silence is killing you. You are cooking your meal. Nobody's saying, oh, this is good. Nobody's giving you compliments. Nothing. All right? And then you eat your food, the leftover, you throw it away. When you keep something on the table, that stuff will remain there until you get back. Nobody's moving them around. All right? And the love part of it is actually the most painful part. That, some of you guys, you have already tasted sexual relationship before. And right now, you're alone by yourself. There are times in your life that you feel like you want a touch of someone who loves you, who cares about you, someone you love. You want that touch. And most of the people right now, they have actually end up buying a dildo or probably buying a vibrator or something to replace that missing part of their life. You can't replace a man. A dildo or a vibrator can't replace a man. You need that hug. You need the kiss. You need the whispering part of it. The body of a man, the body of a woman. It doesn't matter what they're manufacturing these days. They have plastic vagina, they have plastic penis, they have, all manners of things just to replace the partner. But it's not working. It's not working. It's not working at all. Mr. or Mrs. Toby, we understand that part of the whole stuff. Don't shy away from it. Don't look for excuse out of it. You can be alone. I just said it right now. Married people do say, I want to be alone. I just want to be by myself. All right? There are times that you be in marriage, you're still alone. But that doesn't mean you be alone all the time. When you fix your marriage will make you feel loved and cared for. All right? Don't look for excuse. All right? Let's stay on course. Let's stay on the point. The point is that people are lonely. And they're lonely and it's real. And this loneliness is actually killing people. And so many people, they are not able to move further or forward in their life because they're lonely. We can't blame them for being lonely. Nobody's a Superman. Everybody needs somebody. The Bible says it's not good for a man to be alone. You have to have somebody around. People will say, oh yeah, I'm not going to be lonely. I can enjoy myself, this. Yeah, it's true, you can. Until one day that you're going to sit down by yourself. One day, you think you're a Superman, Superwoman, and that's when the need will now come to you. And then you just feel it. That I need somebody. A young lady called me today. She's over 60-something years old. And you will be thinking, 60-something years old, what's she looking for? Looking for companionship. Someone to be a companion, someone to talk to. She can't make her kids companion. Those ones are grown. They are facing their own life somewhere. Your best friend can't always be around with you. All right? Your mom and dad cannot always be around with you. Your siblings cannot be around with you all the time. And that's when that part is actually going to come up, whereby you're going to miss that companionship. You need somebody. A balanced life is a kind of a life that you feel alone, lonely, and you feel wanted. There are times in marriage we feel alone. There are times in marriage that people live like a single person. You live like a single woman, even though you're married. People will ask you, are you married? You tell them, no, I'm not. Because you're not really feeling the marriage. But there's a wedding ring in your finger. But that doesn't make any sense to you. That's life. Life generally is always ups and downs. You don't run away from it. Life cannot always be good. Life cannot always be sweet. Even the Bible says, is it possible for a man to take good from God and not take the bad? The good will come, the bad will come. Whenever the good will come in your life, celebrate it. When the bad will come, enjoy it. And then because there's no condition that is permanent anyway, it will always go. It's kind of like a phase. It will come, it will go. It will come, it will go. You know, but some people, whenever they get to that point where they're missing something, they're alone, they believe that's the end of the world. They always believe that's the end of the world. And that's not. And that's not the end of life. They believe that that's the end of life. But that's not the end of life. A 90-year-old man got married for the first time in UK last month. I am an introvert. I love my space alone time. Occasionally, I do miss human contact of a loved one. I know, Sister Ruth. I know. I'm that kind of person myself. Me, I'm not introvert. I'm not introvert. I talk, I mingle, I do things. But, sometimes I just feel like I want to be by myself. I just want to lock up the door and just be by myself alone in my house. Nobody is available. I don't want nobody around. I just want it to be just me. Just me. And nothing more, nothing less. But I can't continue to be like that. There are times that the mood is going to change. Then I will want people around. There are times I want to have a woman inside of my bed. Like someone that's supposed for me to, someone to hold, someone to kiss, someone to make love to. All right? It's deeper than we think. Sometimes a lot of people, because you are alone, you start looking for something to block and then to make it look like I don't care. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go towards that direction. Don't glorify, in your lack. Don't celebrate your lack. Some people will celebrate their lack just to make people think like they don't care. But behind the door, they cry. Behind the closed doors, they cry. When they go into the shower, they cry. They feel that loneliness. I also don't understand when people say that they are lonely. You don't understand. You will understand. You will understand. I don't know who you are. I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're married or single. But there are times when people get lonely. When you need somebody. You will always need people. I need you, you need me. There will be moments when we need each other. All right, your friends cannot always be available. Now, let's go further. In this whole trip, a lot of people get to that point of being alone. And when they get to the point of being alone, and then they get stuck right there. And that's what I want to talk on about today. Marriage itself cannot kill loneliness. Marriage by itself is not the antidote to loneliness. Many people believe that the moment I get married, I'll be happy. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hello? Hello? All right. So what am I saying? So marriage itself is never going to make you happy. You can't be. Marriage is never going to make you happy at all. It's not designed to make you happy. That is not what marriage stands for. That's not what marriage is all about. All right? You're supposed to have something within you. You're supposed to have something within you that you connect with. You're supposed to have something that brings joy to you. The joy must be within you. That you can live. It's possible for you to live as a single person, to live like a single person, as a single person, and still experience, what can I call it? Satisfaction in your life. And still experience satisfaction in your life. You can live your life independently without a man or without a woman and still be alive and not be lonely all the time. Loneliness will always come as a phase. When it comes, you can quickly just use something else to just block it and just go and keep moving. All right? You see, I remember during the lockdown, I was always on Facebook like morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon. In the morning, I will come and talk about marriage. In the afternoon, I will talk about single people. At night, I will play music and do love zone. And then we talk about sex and laugh and all kinds of stuff. And throughout the whole lockdown, I was able to do that. And that moment, people will connect to it, and then it will drag them out of loneliness, out of the mood, and then they feel good right after. I remember a couple of people wrote me after the lockdown that they were able to survive lockdown because of the shows. Because of the shows. And I just thank God for that we're able to make those things happen. Make those things happen. So for you, you need to first of all develop yourself, and be able to stay by yourself. Be independent. When you are independent person, you will not be searching for your joy or your happiness from another person. The lack of understanding of what happiness is, the source of happiness, and what marriage is killing a lot of people. It's not really the loneliness itself, but lack of knowledge of what that joy looks like, feels like, the definition of joy, where to find joy, all right, what marriage is, what you should be expecting from a man or from a woman. You see, a lot of women will say, oh, but Zola is not making me happy. Pastor Zola is not making me happy. And I at that moment I pause. I say, madam, please, can you stop repeating that statement? Because this guy is not designed to make you happy. There is no human being on earth. It's possible for them to get you excited, but they cannot put happiness into your life at all. It's possible for them to make your life easy, but their responsibility is not for them to make you happy or to have joy. That's not what it is. They are supposed to be that person that will enhance the joy that you already discovered. You discovered. If I give microphone to a lot of married women today or men, they will tell you the story of how they are lonely, how they are not happy, how they don't want the marriage anymore. That it's even better for them to be single than for them to be married. And then you will now begin to think about it as a single person. So what is the essence of actually running all around trying to find marriage when the married ones are looking for a way out? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You will never believe it. You'll never believe it. And married people are looking for a way out. They are looking for a way out of their marriage. Some of them, I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying, oh, please don't get me wrong. Don't say, Pastor Shola said every married person is looking for a way out. I'm not saying that. I'm only telling you that some married people are looking for a way to run out of their relationships. Some of them. I'm telling you. And good. And if you don't understand it, you will be getting it wrong. You get it wrong. Mama Tony, I just say God bless you, man. Thank you very much for coming. Ola Moses, how you doing? God bless you. Passy, God bless you. Thank you for joining. Lady B, God bless you too. All right. So we need to understand it. A lot of people, when they preach to you, pastors speak to you, they preach to you that, oh, you get complete, you are incomplete before marriage. They preach to you that you are not complete before marriage. That after marriage you become a complete person. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. I'm not going to lie to you. They're lying to you. You are a complete person. You are made complete. You are perfect in your making. All right? You are perfect in your making. You don't need a woman to complete you. You don't need a man to complete you. God bless you for this topic. People always look for happiness in others. They cannot get happiness if they don't have it in them. Yeah, I'm telling you. They tell you are not complete. You are complete in your making. The way God designed you, He designed you perfectly. You are complete. You don't need a man to be rich. You see, that's the mentality that we see in the society right now, that I was in the society right now that a lot of you guys always get married because you believe, oh, as a woman, the man's supposed to be the breadwinner. All right, go and get married because you believe the man's supposed to be a breadwinner. Don't go and get your own job and make your own money and be expecting one man to actually be paying bills for you. You will end up in a grave. And one thing you don't understand is that the man cannot always be available to you. Two things will take him away. It's possible two things to take him away. Number one is divorce. That man can divorce you. By the time he divorces you, he's gone. Nobody's going to pay your bills. Death could take him. By the time he's dead, he's gone. No one will pay your bill. So when you have that mentality of I will marry and then I will be complete. Only ushi. Only ran. Only jaku. I will marry and be complete. I told you me. Especially the Yoruba ones. I told you me. I told you Eko. I told you Eti. And that is why majority of you get offended. You get so sad and angry. And say when the guy who couldn't, when he's not having the ability, doesn't have the ability to touch you like you believe. Like you believe. You believe, oh, you'll be buying you all things. It's the responsibility of the man to buy you a car. It is the responsibility of the man to send you to this place and send you to that place and all kinds of stuff. No, you better go and get a job and start making your own money by yourself to send yourself wherever it is that you want to go in life. I'm telling you. I'm telling you the fact. I'm telling you the fact. You know, so when you are coming into marriage, you must first of all be independent. You must be able to cope with the loneliness. You must be able to understand where the loneliness is coming from. Sometimes we put too much of, I don't know, maybe we believe too much in marriage, that marriage is causing a lot of problem for us. Too much is being put into marriage. My marriage. We put too much into that marriage thing. It's like without the marriage, you are nothing. I didn't get Sonny. Because the Lord, here you come again. I know. I'm just trying to make people to understand. So we put too much onto marriage. Like I used to say, no marriage, no life. No marriage, no life. Dun, 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 dun. No marriage, no life. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't just come and be saying no marriage, no life. No, that's wrong. That's so wrong. Don't make marriage look like that. When you make marriage to look like no marriage, no life, it will ruin you down the road. The too much of expectation that you're going to put into marriage what you're expecting. Like marriage is a cure to sadness. Marriage is a cure to loneliness. Marriage is a cure to lack. Marriage is a cure to poverty. Marriage is a cure to this and to that. You will now find out when you go into marriage that marriage is not any close to all of these things that you're talking about. You need to work very hard. He needs to work very hard. Both of you must work very hard to be able to achieve whatever it is that you guys want to achieve in life. All right? So when you're going into marriage with that kind of a mindset, I'm going to take you me. And then your mother and your father will say, don't touch you. So then touch you, dada. Say, boy, you ain't touch you. Oh, touch you. Oh, touch you. You only touch you. Say, only touch you. Can't you touch you yourself? You can't take care of yourself. You know, going into marriage, you must first of all be independent. Independence that we're talking about means that you are able to take care of yourself. You can pay your bill. You can buy clothes for yourself. You can travel whenever you want to travel. You can celebrate your own birthday by yourself. All right? You can go on vacation by yourself. There is a kind of a mind that you have that you're able to live without anybody in your life. You're not lonely. You're not lonely because of marriage. You're not lonely because, no, that's not where you're lonely. You're only lonely sometimes because when the mood will come, you know, somebody who is actually in the midst of a congregation could get lonely. It's a mood. It's a time. You know, something will just pop out from nowhere. You can just sit down somewhere and just think about your life. And then that alone time will just come. And then you just go through it. And within some few hours and stuff, you snap out of that stuff. Bang! You're already playing golf. Bang! You're already dancing. Bang! You're already partying. Bang! You're already having so much fun. And was it not the lady that was actually a little alone, lonely the other time? They say, yeah, she's no longer alone, lonely again. She's now bubbling right now. That kind of a person, you go into the mood, you come out of the mood, you're doing well. You are not expecting a man to come and be saying, Pele, how are you? So, okay, can you give a friend? Goody, money? All those things, you think that's what will make you happy? You're just fooling yourself. Just fooling yourself. I'm telling you. You're just fooling yourself. You better wake up. So many of the preachings they gave to us, many of the instructions they gave to us in Africa, they were all fake. Fake. But when they say, lion is the king of the jungle, lion rowo. Hippopotamus ma lion danu. Lion go Lion go we are the one who called the lion the king of the jungle. Lion is not the king of the jungle. Which lion? They just told us all of these lies and lies. I was on Reverend Sam Adeye's show the other day. He said he thought the eagle was actually the bird that could fly higher than the rest of the animals. It's not. I mean, the birds. It's not. Eagle is not even in the first number 10 of strong birds that could fly higher in the sky. But in Africa, they taught us to be eagle. And then they gave us the idea of marriage that's making our women to be slaves in their husband's house. You're slave in their husband's house. They gave us the idea, the picture of a slave. That anytime you see a Yahweh or a wife, you see the picture of a slave, a slave, a legal slave. All right, and then you have the slave in your home, and then the picture of marriage they gave to us is that they just gave us a man to be superior more than the woman. So a man who is a polygamist by nature. He could marry 10 wives. He could go and be promiscuous and all kinds of stuff. He's a man. And that was the picture they painted. Come and try it with the black Americans. You'll find out that it's a different picture they understand. They don't understand that stupid idea of Africa. Africa, you are promiscuous. You are no promiscuous. No black America. I'm telling you. International parenting mom. How are you? I'm telling you. That's the picture they showed to us in Africa. They made us to understand that Africa, a woman is a slave. That's not the right thing. Bible didn't even say that. Bible didn't say all that kind of stuff that they were preaching to us. All right? When they said, and Sarah called Abraham my Lord, or whatever it is that they call him. Do you know what Abraham did to Sarah? Do you know the kind of behavior of Abraham to Sarah before Sarah could say, oh, this is my Lord? Abraham was treating her as my queen. Abraham treated Sarah as my queen. All right? It's possible for him not to mention my queen, but the treatment is my queen kind of treatment. It's not a kind of treatment. It's not. I'm telling you. Okay? You are incorrect. So polygamy is not a sin. Who is telling you that it's a sin? Did I tell you it's a sin right now? When I did this situation, did I say, oh, polygamy is a sin? I said, those things are not correct. In an ideal situation, how many people do you see who are married to 2 or 3 wives are having peace? They won't tell you. Go and try it. Mr. Dele Ogudipe. Mr. Dele Ogudipe, I want you to go and try it and come back and tell us. Marry 4 wives and come back and tell us what you see. In an ideal situation, when you drink too much of water, come and tell me what happened when you drink too much of water. Come and tell me what will happen to you when you eat too much. Eat almost about 10 fufu, 10 wrap of fufu, and then eat a buffet like 20 of it. Come back and tell me what happened. Come back and tell me what happened to you. Drink a whole bottle of NSC. Come back and tell me what happened to you. You're telling me I'm saying it's a sin. And nobody's saying it's a sin here. In a this situation, you're not supposed to have it. In a this situation, you're not supposed to have it. Go have it and come and tell us the repercussions. Come and tell us your finding. I have 3 wives. I have 4 wives because it's not a sin. Come back and tell us what happened. You know, the kind of life we're supposed to live is an ideal kind of life. We're supposed to know the do's and the don'ts. We're supposed to know the do's and the don'ts of life. We're supposed to learn from people who have made mistakes in their lives. We're supposed to learn from them. And that's why the Yoruba people will say, Ntoji Sikoto. Oh, Kara Yuku Logma. Nigerians on the Kogma line. Tobaji Sikoto, why don't you have funny? Why don't you have funny? Jason Olagunju, are you from Oyo? Are you a member of the Alaafin of Oyo? A member of the family? Did you live with them? Did you live with Alaafin of Oyo? When you are telling me you had peace, you had a peaceful home, who's telling you that? Who's telling you lies? You had people. Go and look at the wife. One of the wives just went and acquired Lexus after the death of the husband. He didn't even let the death be 1 year before acquiring properties and stuff. You better go and sit down somewhere. If you go and just be gallivanting around and be saying you want to go and marry 4 or 5 wives, the guy did it because the powerful man is a king. But even within that, is there any? Do you think there's peace there? You think there's peace? Go and give it a try and come back and tell us what happened. No, better go and marry 1 wife that you can afford, and marry 1 wife, take care of her, and just have your kids and focus on your children and your joy. I was telling somebody yesterday, the way I want to live my life and the way I'm living my life right now, and I will continue to live my life, is that life is so simple. I don't want to complicate life for myself. People enter into depression because they are beating more than they could chew. Oh, it is me. Then they start copying people. They start running all around, running around. Let me answer this person before I go. My grandfather married 4 wives. My dad married only 1. He's happy, okay? He's above 60 with no illness. Honestly, I want to be like my dad. 1 wife, period. Even our grandfather that married 4 wives. Were you not listening? Those women, they were just like slaves. They were like slaves. They couldn't question the man. The man can do anything he likes. They have used Yoruba to tie them down. And that's the same thing that they're using Christianity to tie women down right now. They tie women down with all these scriptures. Women, they can't ask questions. They can't question their husband. If the husband will go somewhere, they can't question him. What stupid pastor was saying, if your husband go to cheat, whenever he gets back, let him go and take a bath, cook his food, and have sex with him. I said, for where? If you ask me, I will tell you to kick such a man, to kick him out of the house, send him back to where he's coming from, and put child support on his stupid head. Let him pay from his nosaries. All right? Let him pay child support from his nosaries. Let them take that money as he's getting his salary. Child support is being removed from there. All right? And then you, as a woman, start buying Lexus and be living in big houses and be enjoying yourself. Take picture and put it on social media. Let him be seeing it. He said he will be correct next time he will come to this world. He won't do that again. Who's the stupid pastor telling you? The stupid pastor telling you that when your husband go to commit adultery outside, he will come back, let him take a shower, cook his meal, and go to have sex with it. Sex is called sex in it. I won't tell you to do that. I'm not stupid. I'm a very logical person. I think well. I think very well. So what was I saying? Is that the way I want to live my life, the way I'm living my life right now, is that I'm not going to buy it more than I could chew. I will buy the kind of car I could maintain, the kind of car I could pay for. I'm not running after you. I'm not trying to make any point. I don't want you to see me to be the rich guy. I don't want to see me to be American guy. I will wear anything I could afford to buy by myself. Okay? And that's what I wear. I want to eat good food. I want to be able to lie down on my couch and watch TV. I want to be able to make love to my wife and make her happy and then take her out and go and travel somewhere. I just want to do that. I don't want to complicate my life by having 1 girlfriend there, 2 girlfriends over there, and then this one is getting mad, that one is getting mad, and I have to appease this one. Do you know girlfriends get mad? You don't understand that side chick do get mad? And sometimes I just look at myself and say, what the hell? For side chicks to be getting mad. You're getting mad for what reason? But side chicks do get mad. And everything, the pressure will still be on the man. You want to be home to be a good husband, a good father to your children. And then one girlfriend is getting mad. You have to go there and be appeasing that one. You have to be sending messages to that one and all kinds of stuff. And now you have 2 or 3. I don't want to complicate my life. And then as a pastor, I don't want to be collecting money from people. I don't want my story to be going all around. Pastor Shola collected my money. Pastor Shola slept with me. Pastor Shola banked me. Pastor Shola do that. No, I don't want all that. I just want to lie down on my couch and watch TV. I just want to drive my kuse kind of car all around. I just want to have peace. I'm not trying to make any point. I don't need it. I don't need all that kind of stuff. I don't. All right? So I want to make life easy. Let me see this hidden comment. The international parenting mom. Men should be called back to attention. Men should be called back and let them think the right way. My message will never change. People believe, his message is going to change. My message is never going to change. It's still going to be the same. If you're expecting peace, you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to enter into depression. Stop biting more than you could chew. Because somebody bought a Range Rover, leave him alone. One person that I know bought a Range Rover like about 6-7 months ago. And then like about 4 days ago called me and said, Pastor, hold on, my darkening, because pointing but they'll arrange to any proof low. I really that as I go nigga. I'm your nigga that as I man let my son well on that. But was very cool. Was motivate cool over $1,000 a month. I say, I don't know exactly why people want to put pressure on themselves. Why do you want to put pressure on yourself? Why go and buy a mansion when you know you cannot pay for it? What are you looking for? Who are you trying to oppress? Who exactly are you trying to oppress? And I believe every one of us should get to a point in our lives when we will say to ourselves, you know what? I'm too old for that. I'm just too old for that. I'm just too old for all these lies. I'm just too old for it. I was sharing something with a pastor of mine in Nigeria today. I said I'm moving to Nigeria, Jerry. I'm moving to Nigeria. And the person said, Nigeria is actually better than living in America. Apart from electricity and security. Apart from electricity and security, Nigeria is the best place to live, sir. And he said, yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. He now asked me, said, will your wife follow you? I said, I don't believe so. I really don't think so. But I'll give it a try. And stop. I said, I don't believe my wife will follow me, but I'll give it a try. And stop. And he asked me, why? Why do you want to leave and come back to Nigeria? I said, if you're actually going to be if you're making like $5,000 a month in the US and you live in Nigeria, all right, you're going to be able to do whatever it is that you like to do. You go places you want to go. And then I'm an American citizen. I can come back to America and do whatever it is that I want to do, walk around and do whatever. And then I love authentic amala and gbegiri. I love authentic amala and gbegiri. And I can only find that in Nigeria. I said, the kids are grown. They can stay by themselves. They can stay by themselves and enjoy their own lives, and all kinds of stuff. Leave me alone. Let me go enjoy my own. I don't, but sometimes you think about the security of Nigeria, you just don't want to go. You just don't want to go. You just want to just stay in America and just live your life. Mr. Shegun Dokumu, how many wives do you have, sir? I just want to know how many wives you got. I'm not talking about girlfriends. I'm talking about wives. Wives. Because now you're talking about polygamous. It doesn't place unnecessary pressure. How many wives do you have, sir? If you can actually be truthful, just put it right there. How many wives you got? So people must understand marriage. If you don't want to be lonely, don't expect marriage to be a cure of loneliness. Marriage is not the cure of loneliness. There are certain things that marriage is going to do to you, but marriage is never going to create happiness for you. Marriage will not make you happy, won't put joy in your life. No, marriage is not designed to do that. And then another thing I want to, I said the other time is that before you go into marriage, make sure you are independent. As a woman, be independent. As a man, be independent. Some men today, they are gold diggers. And not even some, majority of the men that we have today, they are gold diggers. They are looking for ladies who are well educated, good job, driving a nice car, already bought their homes and stuff. And those are the women they are looking for. And that is why you see whenever you say, oh, singles corner, singles corner, singles corner. All right. Now, you begin to see all these young boys in Nigeria be saying, oh, I want somebody in Canada. I want somebody in Europe. I want somebody in the United States. All right. And the reason why they want this is because, and the reason why they have this is because they want a greener pasture. All right. And that's what they have. Good luck to you, Mr. Shegun. Go ahead and have the number 3 by God's grace. Continue to enjoy it. Now, they want a greener pasture. They want to move from Nigeria to a better place, and they want to do it through a woman. And when they now come to the United States, then they become lazy, and then they start pushing the woman to go back to school. They themselves will not go to school. They will push the woman to go and become a nurse, push the woman to go and be this. Why they stay home and say they want to be Uber driver? And then they drive Uber to go and be visiting their girlfriends and all kinds of stuff. They hang out with their friends and all kinds of stuff. All right? And that's exactly what they do. And a lot of men, even in Nigeria, they're gold diggers. You know what they do? They have 2 wives, 3 wives, 5 wives. All right? They have a wife in Ibadan. They have one in Lagos. They have one in Djibouti. They have one in Abuja. So because they now want to go all around, because majority of the women are actually sex-starved. So they marry them just to be a sex machine. So they go over there, sleep with this one for 1 week, and they leave, and then they go to that one, sleep and collect money. The women are the one buying them clothes. Women are the one buying them cars. Women are giving them salary monthly to do their lives. And that is what this world has turned into right now. The world has turned upside down right now. That women, they are now in charge. They have taken control. They are making more money than men. They are more successful than men. And men are now going all around and becoming gold diggers all around just because the women are now lonely if they want to be. All right, those ones that want to be lonely, they are lonely, and then they need a man, so they will now buy a gigolo for themselves. They buy a gigolo for themselves, and then they call him husband, and then that one will come, give them, get them pregnant. They will have kids for him. He will only come on every other week or once in a month. Then he will stay there and just go all around and stuff like that. They do it. Even here in America, a lot of people are going into open relationship. They're going into open relationship. Open relationship means that you are actually free to do whatever you like. I'm free to do whatever I like, but we won't do it in front of the children. So you can go as long as you want, but make sure you come back. On Sunday, we must go to church together. And people get into this kind of relationship. All because they have a different understanding of marriage. Oh, I don't want to be lonely. Pastor Shola, if I'm lonely, are you the one I'm going to call? Are you the one I'm going to call? And this mindset has eaten into the core, into the foundation of our society as Africans. That we believe, we put a lot of expectation on marriage. Marriage. That people die, they kill themselves because of marriage. They just come and they put so much pressure, and then they put so much pressure on them, and they kill themselves for marriage because of marriage. Because of marriage, they kill themselves. Some of them, they will die emotionally, some will die spiritually, some will die physically, all because of marriage. All right. Oh, my marriage. It's too much. We need a different orientation about our lives. I get a little worried whenever I hear women say, I am so lonely, sir. This loneliness is killing me, sir. It's like, hey, don't let this happen to you. Don't get your life towards this direction. Find something else to connect with. Find something else to do. Don't allow marriage to ruin you. Marriage is nothing. Marriage is nothing. Why kill yourself for marriage for? First of all, make sure you are independent. You can live your life by yourself. And stay within. Enjoy your life. When you find somebody, always know that this person will always disappoint. Always know that there's no perfect person in life. Always know that. Put it at the back of your mind. When it happens, you don't count it to be anything big. That's going to keep you going. But when you put too much of pressure on yourself and you're expecting too much of marriage, I am telling you, you're going to kill yourself. You're going to kill yourself. I'm telling you, you're going to kill yourself. You just die. You just die. Just kill yourself. Some people, because of marriage, they have become stagnant. They wanted to become doctors before, now they could not. They couldn't. Somebody's sending a message here. maybe Miss Toby, that's true. That's true right there. It's very, very funny. Very, very funny the way we live our lives now. And you see all of these female children, they do well. They do so well. Oh, jeez. They do so well. They go to school, they study, they focus. When the boys are busy running all around and be going to Davido and be smoking in their hand and doing nonsense, those girls are doing well. Samolu, thank you very much for the 10 pounds. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you for that 10 pounds super blast or super chat. Thank you. This is all the stuff that every one of us must actually look into. Train our boys to focus. Let them understand what life is all about. It's not just about making money. It's about having good character. It's about developing yourself to make something happen. It's about not biting more than you can chew. Don't prove nothing to anybody. Don't copy nobody. Focus on your life. Whatever you can get out of it, get out of it. All right? I see a lot of people come and say, Pastor, I was thinking before that you're a rich man. I say, yes, I'm a rich man in Christ Jesus. I may not have physical cash right now, but I'm good. I'm good. I've never come to your house to beg for money. I've never come to your house to ask you to give me your car key before. All right? I've never come to beg you to pay my bills. So I'm rich. I have what I need. I have what it takes for me to live my life. And I'm not trying to run after you. I'm not going to do more than I can do. I'm going to work within my capacity, build myself more and more to get more things out of life. I want my life to be more better than this. So I'm actually trying to get better to that point. But I'm not going to run after you trying to make myself to feel like I'm a rich guy when I'm not. All right? The little God has done for me, I will thank God for it. All right? And that's what I teach in my church. That's what I teach people. I want people to stop all these fake lives. The fake life would actually send you into loneliness. Fake life will send you into depression. Thank you very much, Ayowole Ayodele, for the $9.99 super chat. God bless you. I really appreciate you for the $9.99. God bless you. Thank you. Hey, people are giving offerings today. Offerings coming in. God bless you. I'm not going to run after nobody. I'm not trying to prove nothing to you. No, I'm not. Somebody saw me at the party one time. I was wearing my jeans and my shirt. And I walked in with my Converse. And he said, Pastor, I was thinking you are supposed to deck up. I said, what do you mean deck up? And at the end of the day, those people who actually they deck up and deep around, when I walked into the place, everybody was like, hey, let's put our hands together for Pastor Shola is in the house, Pastor Shola is here, woo, 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 woo. And I look at the place and I say, so tiny. Well, we will deck up, we will recognize him. Our deck up, they won't recognize. You see, I don't have to prove nothing. I got nothing to prove to you. I am not going to do more than I could. I have as a capacity in my life. I will live my life as simple as possible. I am not going to run after you. Don't run after me. Because it's going to end you up. You're going to end up in being lonely and being depressed. Everyone to like it. People who love you will leave you. When you lie to yourself and then you enter into credit card debt, just trying to prove point, people will leave you, they abandon you, they walk away. Thank you very much, Rachel Adeshagun, for that £5. God bless you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm telling you, they leave you, they walk away. So live your life the way you can live it. If they refuse to invite you, you don't have to go to the party. Don't force yourself to go to the party if they are not inviting you. There are places you could go to. Go and mingle somewhere in a club. Or enter into a club with your friends and stuff. Go there and shoot pool. All right? If they are not inviting you to the party, go somewhere else. Go catch a movie or something. Everybody going to catch a movie somewhere. Go catch a movie somewhere and enjoy yourself. If they are not inviting you, come on social media. Somebody's going to be there. And then you just come and enjoy yourself. All right? That's it. That's the way to live. One day when they will enter basic, they will come and borrow money from you. They'll come and borrow money from you. They'll borrow money from you, and stuff like that. I think I shared it on this show before. A friend of mine who is always wearing Gucci. One day he now came to say, Pastor, why you meaning 15,000? I said, what do you mean why you have 15,000? Me, I'm wearing more Walmart. I wear Walmart. You wearing Gucci. Who is supposed to be borrowing money from who? Yeah. Pastor Lami, I know you don't spend your own money, you save your own money. That's why I want to borrow 15,000. I said, me, I don't know how to wear good stuff, right? Because I'm wearing Walmart, I'm keeping my money. So you want to come over and borrow 15,000 out of the one I've already saved, and then you won't pay back? Lie. Oh, but I'm not rating the time. I know they fall for that kind of stuff. I said, maybe you should go to Gucci. Go and tell them they need to actually borrow you, loan you some money. Go and borrow money from Gucci because you have invested in their ministry. All right? You have invested in their ministry all these years. You have bought shoes, belt, and all manners of jackets and stuff from them. Go there, they will loan you money from Gucci because they know that when you make money, you will still bring it to them anyway. I said, for me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know they give you CC. I know they give you. I'm sorry. I have the money. I have that money, but I know they give you. I'm really sorry about it. I'm not proving nothing to nobody. I don't have to drive a Jaguar to prove it. Whatever. I don't have to. I don't have to marry 2 wives to make myself feel important in life. I don't have to marry 10 wives to make myself feel important in life. All right? I don't have to. All right? See, that's the stuff. So I have developed myself to a point whereby I'm happy with myself. I don't need my wife to tell me, oh, I want to make you happy. No. I'm happy with my life. The life I'm living right now, I'm so happy about it. I lie down on the couch, watch TV. The police are not looking for me. When the police they are passing by, I slow down and say, hello, officer, how are you? You know what I'm saying? And everything. When I go to a place when I want to go to with my canvas and my jeans and my t-shirt, I walk into the place. When they recognize me, good. If they don't recognize me, good. I don't have to cry. At least they invited me. I'm going to come. I will just walk in. I just sit down and I will eat their jollof rice. I will eat their jollof rice and drink their Hennessy, and then I'll walk out of there. I'm going free of that. And I'm not spending kobo. I'm eating jollof rice for free, drink Hennessy for free, and then mingle, talk. On my way going to my house. I don't care if all of you guys have parked the Range Rover outside and you're jumping in your Range Rover when you're going home. That's your cup of tea because you got the money. You have the money to buy it. Buy it. I don't have the money to buy it. I'm not buying it. And then when you now say, oh, other people are richer than you, Pastor Shola, good for them. Good for them. You know what I'm saying? Good for them. And that's it. That's me. That's my whole. Good for them. Let them just go there. Let them keep enjoying their life. They have the money to buy it. Good. Fantastic. All right? And that's it. All right? Mr. Tolu Ogunmefun, I'm really sorry. I'm a Christian. I'm a pastor. This is what I preach. I don't preach polygamy, sorry. I don't preach polygamy. I will never support it. My father didn't do it. I didn't do it. My children will never do it. If you do it, it's your fate. It's you. So don't tell me I'm getting it wrong. All right? I'm not getting nothing wrong. I'm following the scripture, and that's what I'm following, and that's what I want, and that's what I preach. I preach ideal things to people. That's what I preach to people. Ideal things that will elongate their life, that will make them feel comfortable, that won't give them too much of pressure in their life. That's what I preach to people. But if you feel you want to, if your religion is actually connected to polygamy, you can do it. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge you. All right. So don't call me and be telling me I'm getting it wrong. Your belief is different from mine. What you believe is your belief. What I believe is mine. So you don't get your own wrong. I don't get my own wrong. That's what I'm telling you. So when I come and talk about my own, you talk about yours elsewhere. All right. It's not everything I say that people believe. All right. So if you don't believe in this one, don't tell me I got it wrong. I'm not getting nothing wrong. This is my belief. This is my capacity. This is how I know how to do things. So that's it, sir. And thank you. And thank you. All right. So what am I saying is that a lot of young ladies who are in America, they are lonely. Lonely. Mr. Dele Ogutikpe, I think you need to go back and read your scriptures very well. There's a difference between Christianity and Judaism. Judaism is different. If you give me an example of those who married 2 wives in the Bible, you are actually giving me an example of people who are in Judaism. All right? Those are the people you are giving me. So if you don't understand it, please don't bring it here. If you want me to actually table it before you and let's debate it, we will talk about it. All right? We'll talk about it. And people do call and say, okay, Paul said anybody who wants to be a bishop must be a man of 1 wife. He's not talking about the congregation. So if I am your leader, and I'm teaching you, you're supposed to follow me as a mentor. So if I mentor you, you will be a man of 1 wife also. All right? You'll be a man of 1 wife because that's the ideal thing. You need to go and read it. Why did Paul ask them to be a man of 1 wife? Why did he say they should be a man of 1 wife? Why did Paul say, remain single like me? Don't get married if you have the capacity for it. But if not, anybody who doesn't have the capacity to be single, he said, marry your own wife. He didn't say marry your own wives. Paul didn't say marry your own wives. He said marry your own wife. W-I-F-E. That's what he said. So if you want to go into argument with me, you can come in. Let's do it. I'm ready for you. Thank you very much, Mike Ayo. Mike, God bless you for the £10. God bless you. I really appreciate it. You want to debate that? Let's sit down together. Let's open scripture and you show me what you can show me. And show me where the Bible didn't condemn it. Why the Bible didn't say anything wrong about it. Come and show me. I'm big Christians. I'm big Christians. They just go to church. They don't learn nothing. All right. So let's go ahead. Let somebody. Islam allows polygamy. Yes, that Yoruba Shiki. Islam agrees to it. But even in Islam, the Bible says, the Quran says there that marry 4 wives if you have the ability to love them equally. And that particular line, we're supposed to circulate. Even your own children, there is no way you can love your children equally. It's not possible to love your children equally. And now you're talking about 2-3 women, and you want to love them equally. How easy is that going to be? How easy is that going to be? How easy is that going to be? All right. Even in Quran, marrying many wives, you must to love them equally. Obodo le ṣe déédé láàrin wọn. Obodo le ṣe déédé láàrin wọn. Tó bá lè ṣe déédé, tó bá ti lè ṣe déédé láàrin àwọn obìnrin mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin, marry them. Tó bá ti lè ṣe déédé láàrin wọn, o lè fẹ́ wọn. O lè fẹ́ wọn. O lè fẹ́ wọn tó bá ti lè ṣe déédé láàrin wọn. So don't put yourself into any kind of problem whatsoever. 1 woman, 1 problem, 2 women, 2 problems. You know, then you have to repeat the same thing over and over again and again. You know, wow. Mr. Joseph Oyeyemi, thank you very much for the 8,200 naira. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Temi T, thank you for the 17.99. God bless you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right. Thank you very much for it. So as I was saying, you're going to put pressure on yourself. Don't be expecting your life to be like that other person's life. You see, I see many of these young ladies who are in America, they just want their life to be one way or the other. And then they want to copy another person. You are different from that person. Don't expect your own relationship to be the relationship of that other person. Don't expect your boyfriend to look like this other person's boyfriend. And you don't even understand who that boyfriend is. You don't understand that boyfriend at all. You are only looking at that person from afar. The only person that will tell you the truth about that boyfriend is the girlfriend of that boyfriend. And that's when you will know that you have a better boyfriend than that person. And some of you are where you are right now because you are not ready to take a risk. Many of you are not ready to take a risk. Adebola Idu, thank you very much for that $13.99 from Canada. God bless you. I really appreciate all of you guys today, man. Thank you. So they don't compare people. And some of you are not ready to take a risk. You're not ready to take a risk. Taking a risk is actually part of life. You don't want to take a risk, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And somebody saying something here, I said, brethren, I heard that St. Paul changed God's law. How true is that? Who is St. Paul? Are you talking about Apostle Paul? Or who is St. Paul? I don't know who St. Paul is. I'm sorry. Me, I'm not a Catholic. Who is St. Paul? I want to. Is it Apostle Paul? I don't know who St. Paul is. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the whole stuff right there. You're not ready to take a risk. So many of our young people who are here in America, they believe anybody who lives in Nigeria is actually a fraud. Anybody who is in Nigeria is a scammer. All right. Oh, they live in Nigeria. They're only looking for a way to come to America. All right. It's not. In your Buruku Beni journey, there are good people who live in Nigeria, well-educated young brothers with good jobs. Some of them making up to ₦1 million per month. Some of them making 500,000 naira per month. They're living good life, living fine. They don't have to come to America to have a better life. They're only looking for a relationship. And there's so many of them who are in Nigeria and they're ready to get married. All right? But you just put yourself into unnecessary loneliness because you're not ready to take a risk. People will take a risk even though they hear stories of different stuff. Every one of us we bought plane all the time when we're traveling. Toby, thank you very much for the $20. God bless you. Thank you. We all go through. We will go to the airport and then we bought the plane to wherever it is we want to go to. And every day we hear the news of plane crashing. I remember there was a day I was scheduled to travel in the afternoon. A plane crash landed in the morning. And in the afternoon, I was heading for the airport. I got to the airport. I was on the plane. I was praying to God, Father, Lord, take control of this plane. Carry us to wherever we're going. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. We took off. We went, landed where I was going. I totally forgot about the plane that crashed. That crash landed. I totally forgot about that one. Until I got home and everybody was like, thank God you are back. When we had the news of the plane crash, this happened to us. You know what I'm saying? But the issue is that because you listen to stories of bad people doesn't mean there are no good people. For good people. There are no good people. There are so many good people in the society who are ready for marriage. You need to take a risk. You need to first of all be friends. Visit the person. Talk to the person. Get to know the person. Open up. Let them get to know you also. Stop camouflaging. Stop pretending. Stop telling them who you are not. All right? Don't do that. When you do that, you're actually going to be closing the door against yourself and then you'll be opening the door for loneliness. You'll be lonely the rest of your life. I always crack joke with this thing, but this wasn't a joke. It was a real stuff that happened in New York City. This brother lived inside basement. He lives inside the basement in Brooklyn. And then he went to Nigeria. He started, blabbing his mouth. He said, oh, my kitchen is bigger than your whole house in America. In America, my house is a double decker. I go upstairs. I come downstairs. My living room, I have 2 living rooms and stuff. And he was just blabbing his mouth and stuff like that and everything, and everybody was like, yeah, this Egbon don't they enjoy, oh, Egbon enjoy, not knowing that Egbon is living inside the basement in New York City. So one day, one of his cousins now made a phone call from the airport with a different number. You know, say, hello, brother. Say, hello. Ah, what do you want? GFK, GFK, more. GFK, mo. GFK, America. GFK, don't want New York, Ibemowa. Ah, who want GFK? What was it in GFK? Yeah, Mubabisani. Who plane? But the land by mommy, where you lay in Moab Daisy, about Daisy, I'm a lossy Maryland, not already. Ah, I am very sorry. If you see me, who are in Afghanistan? Who you go over me? I don't over me, see me, but I travel, home to be Oshuberi today. Ah, who are New York, Jesus. I'm in Afghanistan. Oh my God. Oh yeah, who know why? Because Kolo Desi, we are going to hotel to buy the dollar for lossy Maryland. Yeah. Oh yeah. The guy lied. He lied to them in Nigeria. I didn't want them to come and see his house. All right, his house, there is a hole in his couch. There is a kute and a kute rat and cockroach coming out of his couch. He doesn't even have a coffee table. He doesn't even have a bed inside his house. And he lied. Now he's in Afghanistan. He's everywhere. He didn't want them to come and know his secret. So he decided to close the door. Why lie to people like that? Why don't you just allow them to come to your house and see you who you are? GFK in Adwekiti. you know what I'm saying? This is the stuff. And we shoot ourselves like that. So many of you men, you say, oh, you're an engineer. But you are a mechanic. Tell the girl I'm mechanic, I'm very primary school. You know, don't say you are an engineer. Even if you say engineer, you say roadside engineer. So let them be able to know the kind of engineer you are. You know that kind of stuff. Don't just call 6-figure. Many of you men don't even know what 6-figure means. You say, I'm a many 6-figure salary. You don't understand 6-figure salary. You just lie and say you are any 6-figure salary, and then when they catch you, it's going to be a problem. You know, you're going to be renting a car to go and pick up the girl, the first date. Don't rent a car. Go there in Uber. All right? I'll later ask you, where's your car? I don't have one. Oh, my car is actually a Jack of Jafu kind of car. I don't want to use it to come and carry you. All right? Hop in, let's go. And then take them to McDonald's to go and eat lunch. Sit down in McDonald's and actually buy $2 burger. Eat lunch over there. Let them know you for who you are. They will appreciate you for who you are. Somebody asked us today, he said, let us talk about makeup. Let's talk about makeup for women. We will see them today. We don't even know how they're going to look like tomorrow. I have said it. In Nigeria, so many of our women, they just look like Bobrisky. You know, sometimes I'm like, I can't differentiate. When I see women, I say, is this Bobrisky? They will say, no, it's not Bobrisky. I say, everybody look around, say me. When I see Bobrisky, I see another person, they look alike to me. They say, it is the style of the makeup. This style of makeup is making Bobrisky look like everybody. You know, then tomorrow again, they will do another one. Everybody will copy it and they do it. And then it's very, very difficult for me to identify my friends on social media. You know, I will see my friends on social media and their name is actually abbreviation and their face doesn't look like their face and stuff. So we have to go into their profile. I have to go into their page and look at the timeline and I'll find their real picture. I'll say, Funke Lili, now so no Bobrisky, Funke me. So then I want to come and be looking at the profile picture and say, you know, all of this stuff we have to understand. All these things are going to Kubawa eventually. Do a kind of a light makeup that will make us to know it is you. All right? Don't put a line here, and then put a line in the middle that makes your nose to be pointing. Funke. Pointing, pointed nose. You know, and I don't know. I don't understand. You know, women, and then we will come next week and we'll see you, and then we'll now look and say we are already glued to the makeup one. I love the makeup profile picture. If you don't look like that one, I'm sorry, we can't go out. It is the makeup one that I like. You know, so many men, they are connected to the makeup one. The makeup one is the one I want. I don't want this one. I'm real sorry. This was the one you market to me when you are doing the marketing. This was the one you actually put forward, and I connected to this one. This one. And this one I connected to. Bojumola Ronke, thank you very much for that £10. God bless you. God bless you for that $10. God bless you, man. You know, do light makeup that we will recognize you tomorrow. The one that when we see you tomorrow, we will recognize it is you. You know, and when you market something to us, the one we like, that's stay glued to that one. You know, and all kinds of stuff like that. But instead of that one, you will look like Bobrisky today. You will see you tomorrow. You look like somebody else. We see you next week. You look like another person and stuff. And then you wear body magic. No, you see, nobody's saying no wear body magic. Oh, you now wear body magic. You know, wear body magic. You will lose weight. When we see you, then later tomorrow we will look at you again and say, it's to gain weight. I was here yesterday. You look like you're only 190 pounds. Now I'm coming here today, you're almost 300 pounds. What happened? All this, you want to show me big time. And then they wear body magic, then they look teeny, and then the next day they look big. And then some of them, today you see their breasts will be shooting down. Tomorrow you see them, the breast is looking up. What is wrong here? What is the problem in this place? Is this woman a chameleon? Because I don't understand. Me, I'm the same. Is this same me that I'm coming to you? I didn't use any makeup. I anything. It is me. The breast will be looking down today, will be looking up tomorrow. And then you'll be confused. On your so you ain't rolling because is a black market thing. And in black marketing, the only time you will get to know a woman is when she's actually in your house and she's naked, and then she walk out of the bathroom, and then you now say, because the moment you like him, I think nothing is wrong with makeup. She look like an ugly muchacha. Now, don't man. Nobody's saying something is wrong with makeup. If you're ugly before putting makeup on, you're still going to be ugly when you have makeup on. For real. I'm not going to lie to you. You'll still be ugly. No matter what. Unless some people don't have eyes. If you're ugly before makeup, you're still going to be ugly. All right. So when you do makeup, Lame Ogata, thank you for the £20. $20. God bless you. Thank you. What happened to Dimeji? We have not heard about him. Yeah, it was because Facebook blocked me. Facebook blocked me and Dimeji is no longer watching me. So anytime I see Dimeji watching me, that's when I actually mention his name. All right. Thank you. So you see, the issue is that you use makeup, but let your makeup be light makeup that will be able to recognize you. Let us be able to recognize, especially you're a single sister. A single sister, you are not married yet. Don't be a chameleon. We don't want to see you today looking like this, and then tomorrow we're not able to identify who you are and stuff like that. We see your picture. It's difficult to actually recognize who this person is. All right. At the end of the day, it will be coming. Show your face, show your real self. There was a time they were doing a kind of a challenge. They said people should post their pictures without makeup. Some people couldn't do it. And I see that most of the time whenever I want to counsel people, probably singles connect interview. And the women will tell me, oh, Pastor, I'm sorry, until I get home before I do it. I'll say, why? He said, I need to put on my makeup. They don't want me to see them without makeup. A lot of women are insecure without the makeup. They must put the makeup on before they show their face on anything. On anything. And that's a concern for me. If you don't like who you are for real, and the only person you feel comfortable to be is when there's a makeup on your face, hello. All right? Are you going to be putting makeup when you go to bed? Your husband is going to see your face. So why not just let him see who you are right now and be happy with who you are, the way you look? And when you put on the makeup, let people still be able to recognize you. I'm not saying makeup is not good. My wife put makeup on. I love it. But she's not the kind of person that is always makeup all the time. Sometimes I'll just call her and say, I will want to do show. And she'll just go to the room and just put her clothes on and boom, she's here. And she's doing show. It's not like, okay, give me 1 hour to go and put makeup on. No, she won't do that. She won't do that. But whenever she want to go out to church or party or whatever, she could put on makeup and all kinds of stuff as long as she want to do it. We're not going to church together. I'm going myself. She's coming behind me. I'm not going to rush out to do whatever. Pazola, we are only 2 left in Nigeria that have not bleached or done bomb surgery. Me and international parenting. How do you know that? How do you know it's only the 2 of you? It's not just only you. There are so many people, and the bleaching is because our men they are more of what they see. They like the yo kind of people. When you look on social media, especially when you look on City People magazine online, and you see all of these women going to parties and stuff, like 70-80% of them are yo kind of people. They believe the yo will make the makeup to come out well, their jewelries will come out well, even their clothes will actually glitter and show well, and all kinds of stuff. So they invest money on bleaching cream and all that kind of stuff just to make them to look light. And our men do like that. A lot of our men love them to be the yellow pawpaw kind of people and stuff like that. But it's a little dangerous for our skin. It's dangerous for our skin because it's possible for you to have skin cancer. And then if you're bleaching your skin is going to be so light that if something should happen to you, maybe accident or whatever, and they want to do surgery, it's going to be a little difficult to sew your body together. So the yellow pawpaw, people just love the yellow pawpaw. Men love the yellow pawpaw. It's just like loving a woman with a big breast or a big bum bum. All right. So when men see a woman with a big bum bum, they stay glued to it. For me, I'm not sure maybe I'm a Nigerian man or not. I'm not sure if I'm a Nigerian man. Bolaji Lukman, thank you. A lot of people living a fake life. We are happier living contented life. Please stop expecting validation in order to be happy. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you for that 10 pounds from Canada. God bless you. For me, I'm not sure I'm an African man. I don't like big bum bum. And I don't die for big breast. I don't. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. Yeah, I don't like watermelon. I'm too lazy to be carrying one watermelon here. I mean, like 50 kg. I mean, too big. You want to carry the two together, you must have muscle. You have to go to the gym. So don't let me read it though. I don't want to read it. I don't want to read what you read. If I read it down, they will catch you, they will beat you. Don't let me, you have to go and build muscle, you have to go and carry weight and get muscle to carry the two together. It's too much of work. I'm very lazy. I'm a very lazy person. I like the shankolo that that no matter the age, you do still be pointing. The shankolo like this. the shankolo, no matter how old they may be, no matter how many kids they have, it's still going to be small there and pointing. It's not going to be like the big one that will be falling and then to carry it up. You have to 50. I will just lose concentration. I will lose concentration because I'm trying to carry this one. I'm trying to carry this one, and then oh my God, I need muscle. And then for a woman with a big bum bum, you want to go from the back and stuff. It's not easy. It's not always easy. You want to actually do a doggy style with a woman with a big behind. It's too much of work for me. Too much of work. Too much. I'm telling you, too much of work for me. I'm telling you. Me, I don't lie to myself. It's too much of wahala. This is too much for me. So I'm not really sure maybe I'm a Nigerian. I'm not sure maybe I'm African, because they say African men always like the big bum and big breast. For me, no. I'm a lazy person. I'm too lazy. I don't have the time to be saying, ha, ha, ha. What am I trying to prove? What am I doing? I want to kill myself. What am I trying? I'm trying to have sex, at peace, with peace of mind. I'm trying to bang something with peace of mind. And then I don't know. Don't let me convince you here. Don't let me convince you. It's even too heavy for women to carry them. I don't know, but leave that ball. I still like my gas. Somebody's attacking me here. It's just too big for me. It's too much of wahala for me. I'm a very lazy person. Yeah, you need special anointing for watermelon. You have to carry weight. I don't know. I don't have time for it. You're doing it for the Gold Cup. I'm not doing anything for the Gold Cup now. I don't want to win any title. I don't want to win Guinness Book of Record. I don't want to win all that. I just want to have sex in peace. Just to have sex in peace. Why do I have to be doing all wahala? I don't want to do wahala. And at the end of the day, you want a woman to sit on you. You want to sit on you and then carry all the watermelon and put on your face. They will just choke you. You just die. You just die. You just die. They carry all the breast and then they put it on your face when they're on top of you. And then you'll be like, you're trying to breathe. You can't breathe. They put it in your mouth like this. The rest of the whole body of the breast is sleeping on your nose and everything. And the weight of the thing will just weigh you down. And you'll be shouting, help, help, help. You'll be shouting, help, help. I don't want that stuff. I don't. If it's the shangolo will just enter your mouth alone. It's on your mouth, and you just do it, and you'll be fine without lifting finger. You don't have to lift your hand or lift finger. Just sleep there lazy right there and stuff. With ease, you'll be fine. Somebody's gonna look at me and say, "This guy is not born again." I'm sorry. I'm born again. You be shouting, help, help. Egba mi o mo ku. Mi o le mi o. I'm a white man in my heart. I'm telling you, I'm a white guy in my heart. I don't know. That's just me. Suffocate them with your bomb. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. That kind of stuff. So we all need to just be aware that people are lonely, and that as a single lady based in America, Canada, or Europe, you are in the diaspora, connecting and having a relationship with a man or a woman in Nigeria or Africa generally is nothing. It's nothing. All you need to do is start as friends, be friends, and open your eyes, let your antennas be up. There are scammers in America too. If you listen to the stories we hear of people being used, they're being used for papers without knowing. They marry you, be with you for 3 years, and then they abandon you and run away. And Lady B, so yeah, we listen to all those stories also. So life generally is dangerous. Life generally is a risk, and if you are running away from risk, you are actually going to enter into a risk. Whosoever refuse to take a risk, we enter into a risk eventually. So you must open up. Getting to know somebody in Nigeria is not a crime. Getting to know somebody in South Africa, it's not a crime. You want to connect with somebody as a friend first. Let your friendship just keep going until you feel like, yeah, I think I'm comfortable. I think I've been able to know a lot about this person, and I think this friendship will actually last for eternity. Don't marry a husband, marry a friend. Marry a friend who will eventually become a husband. Don't just say, oh, I just want a husband. First of all, look for a friend who will always be there for you, a friend that will not judge you, even when you fall or make mistake, a friend that will not expose you to the world, a friend that will follow you everywhere, a friend that will push you to achieve and get to your goals, a friend that will support you in every way, a friend that will be the friend of your family, the friend to your mom, the friend to your siblings, the friend to everybody that you know. A friend that is ready to actually do anything and die for you. That friend is what you need to build. That friendship, you need to build it. And when you build that friendship, then that friendship may result into marriage. And then you can actually make a husband out of that friend, or you make a wife after that friend. So marry a friend. That's what you should marry. Know that myself and my wife, we dated for some time, very long time. She got to meet me when I was still not born again. I was smoking, I was drinking, I was doing all manners of this. So I didn't lie to her. I showed my color, my real color to her. She accepted me for who I am, or I was at that point in time. And you know, so then when we became born again, life changed. And we're living a life together right now. Sometimes we do talk about the past, we do reflect and stuff, talk about it, but you know, we have been friends, we crack jokes together, we are funny when we talk like kids, we argue, we fight. It doesn't last for a long time. The moment you marry a friend, your misunderstandings won't last because she will be your best friend and you will be her best friend. And best friends don't fight for too long. Real best friend. I'm talking about real best friend. I'm not talking about a Fenuje best friend. I'm talking about real best friends don't last. Their fight, their quarrels, their misunderstandings don't last forever. They quickly settle it and then they move on. Settle it and then they move on. All right, I'm not going to allow phone calls today because the time is 12:42 already. I think I have some other things I got to do. I think my wife is getting ready to go to work right now. I must say goodbye before she'll go. So I need to see you guys later. By the grace of God, I'll come back again today to actually talk more about the young men, young women I have in Nigeria. I have young men, I have young women in Nigeria who are ready for a relationship. And if you are that person, you are ready to connect also, make sure you join that broadcast today by the grace of God. And thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. If you want me to cancel your marriage, premarital counseling or real marital counseling, feel free to make a phone call through or send me an inbox message. And then I can let you know the process, how to schedule appointment, and then I'll take you. All right, God bless you, everybody. Thank you very much. I love you. And bye. Oh, before I go, I want to say thank you to all of you guys who have contributed, donated in one way or the other. Thank you. I really appreciate you. May God Almighty continue to be with you, bless you, and reach your pockets in Jesus' name. As you walk, the Lord will keep on blessing the work of your hands in Jesus' name. And God bless you. Thank you, guys. Bye. The Singles Connect. A lot of people Singles Connect. Singles Connect. I'm telling you. So we're gonna walk. I'm going back to work, and it's gonna be fantastic. See you guys later, man. Bye.